I know you've been relatively comfortable here with the way that this company has been managed. When you look at the sales numbers, particularly on the product side, you look at the revenue on the services side, Gil, does that match up with valuation and the rise that we've seen in the stock over the past 3 months?
Not quite. And in fact, that iPhone number is a little light. I think that we were expecting closer to 50. And the stock, which has had a nice run up in the last few weeks, really had embedded in it an expectation for a big upgrade cycle. So being a little less than that doesn't necessarily bode well for the fourth quarter in terms of iPhone sales. So I think that's why you're seeing a little bit of pullback in the shares. And let's not forget, Apple is still a darling. Apple trades at the highest multiple of the Mag 6, in spite of the fact that even with a good iPhone cycle, it's going to have the slowest growth of the group. And that's because people love the product, love the company, love the stock for historical reasons. But that's being challenged by the fact that, again, they grow the slowest of their peer group, and yet they trade at the highest earnings multiple.
This gets to this idea, though, too. I mean, we've always talked about just how sticky and powerful this Apple ecosystem is, iPhone ecosystem, at least we should say here. What sort of breaks them out of that? And I mean, where they take that ecosystem and leverage it to something better, and I mean, I guess to a certain extent, more dynamic, for lack of a better phrase?
Well, I think as you were discussing with that earlier, part of the conversation here is how do they leverage how sticky their ecosystem is, how much they know about us, how integral they are into our lives, into introducing AI products that can drive an additional leg of growth and can drive a bigger iPhone upgrade cycle. That's what we're waiting on. And that's okay for Apple. They've never wanted to be first to something. They never need to be fast. They just want to get it right. And so they're being deliberate about introducing these AI capabilities. But ultimately, that's the only potential for incremental growth above and beyond where we are now. Because behind that, we need a new form factor. We need glasses. We need goggles. We need a new form factor to drive another leg of growth.
Right.
And that looks to be farther out. At best, we're going to get a folding phone next year. I'm not sure how close we are to another iteration of Vision Pro or glasses that look like Meta Ray-Bans.